Hey guys, it's Magical Moonbeam here, and today I will be telling you my top 10 die without cute themed mods that you will need for any cute themed mod pack. All these mods, they work for 1.20.1 Java Edition Minecraft. They all have other versions as well, but this is the version that they all work with. I feel somewhat qualified to speak on this because I have multiple CuteCraft series, one that is still ongoing, which is all about the cutest Minecraft can offer. So I've shortlisted my top 10 here in this video, and I will break them down one by one for you. Additionally, on my thumbnail, it's a bit crazy, but there is only one mod that is missing from my thumbnail. All the other 9 mods are there. So your challenge is to see which mod is not on that thumbnail. Okay, we're just gonna start straight away. So the first mod that I am selecting for the top 10 is the mod that I use every time I build, and that is the Fairy Lights mod. So this mod adds a whole lot of fairy lights. There's all these basic ones in the creative menu, but you can actually individually craft all the fairy lights. So my favorites for anything cute are these flower ones. I love the paper lantern ones, but also the generic ones are also so cute. They also have all these festive ones like Halloween and Christmas, as well as hearts. We love all these. So you can craft all these in a crafting table by placing 2 iron ingots here, and then you just place all your fairy lights in whatever order you please with a piece of string, and that would make you your hanging lights. However, what a lot of people don't know is if you add a dye like white dye, you can actually dye the string itself. And then if I were to string this up, let's go from there to there. You can see that it transitions between all the different fairy lights that I put on this string. You can also turn them off and back on. But these fairy lights can also be placed and hung like lanterns. And obviously not just these candle lantern ones. I've just selected these ones quickly. We could also do this jack-o'-lantern, for example, in orange. See, isn't that cute? As I said, guys, this is the mod that I can't build without it, okay? I think there's only 2 exceptions to when I've built without fairy lights. And if you watch any of the builds on my channel, you will just see so many fairy lights being used because I think that they look so much better than torches, because let's be real, why would you use torches when you can string flowers and moons and stars and pumpkins and spiders? I don't know, maybe spiders are your vibe. I don't usually use the spiders personally, but that's just me. I also don't really like how I keep being zoomed in on in that block. But we're going to swiftly move on to the next mod here because the Fairy Lights mod is pretty self-explanatory. It's really customizable and I love that about it. The second mod on the list is the Hamsters plus light mod. And as you can see, there is a little hamster here. So these can be tamed with seeds. And now I have a hamster friend. And if you crouch and right click them, you can pick them up. I still do not know how I feel about holding them like this. It feels a little bit weird. And then you can pop them back down. They also sit, and you can put them on a hamster wheel. And they will run. Look at him. This mod is literally perfect for having cute pets that aren't in vanilla Minecraft because, let's be real, these hamsters are adorable. See, he's literally having a nap right now. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever? And another part of this mod that I like is that the hamsters do not inherently follow you around. They are more free roam, but you can pick them up to carry them, because I don't always like it when, for example, my tamed cats teleport to me, just randomly. It actually is very alarming. So the next mod is this wings mod, which adds all these cool wings. I have a load of them in my hotbar right now, so we're going to try them all on. Oh, see, these ones work. I'm not sure why the angel and parrot wings aren't fully working right now, but look at this. I could be a beautiful fairy. Like, aren't these all so cute? Okay, so apparently if I click R, I will fly. So I think if I jump and click R, I can take to the skies. And yes, I can fly these up. So this is like an elytra, but better, because let's be real, no one likes elytras anymore when you could have fairy wings. And I can also dive down like I would with an elytra, but also do all these turns, and the wings last for as long as this potion effect, which it says on the mod list that it's until death, because this is really long. I just think that this would be a really cute way to move around in the world. Also, look at me, look. Am I not just adorable flying with these wings? Like, don't you just love them? And I'm going to keep them on for the rest of this video. So, yeah. Okay, the next mod adds super cute ducks to the game. Okay, so ducks, similar to the hamsters, can be tamed with seeds. And then you can give them outfits. Isn't that amazing? Let's have a look at these outfits. So these are the outfits in the mod. I would like to try quite a few of these. Let's have him dress up as Donald Duck and a yellow duck. So let's see Donald Duck. Oh my goodness. That is the sweetest thing ever. And now he's yellow like a little chick, and I can put him in a pink shirt or many other colour shirts. I think this mod would be great for if you just want a very cute companion, but you could play dress up with this guy as well. So like, he's like the best pet ever. I wish there were more mods that could dress up animals. And next, I'm going to address this little guy who's walking around here, because he is part of an extension of the Ribbits mod, which is a mod that I love. It's near and dear to my heart, and I actually found all these extensions while doing research for this mod. This is a wandering trader ribbit. They can trade you a ribbit map or an umbrella leaf, which is what they use when they fall or when it's raining. They hold out these leaves and little daisies to kind of like shield them from the rain. So this sweet little town is one of the ribbit villages. They spawn in mangrove swamps and normal generic swamps, and they have all these little ribbits, and they're so cute. Oh my god, wait, these guys are doing like a conga line. That's really cute. Once again though, this mod is one that I really love for building because of these mushrooms and these frog lights and the daisies. Hold on, let me just help these guys out because they're stuck. There's also the daisies. They are really sweet and cute. And if we go over here, this is a little gardener one. While they don't really do anything that you could trade with, they are really cute. And if you look over here, they are playing musical instruments together. And the more that come over, the more that I'll join in until you have a full musical band playing new music around you. And I'm not gonna lie, the music is kind of hypnotic and addictive, and I might already be addicted to it, so I'm going to just shimmy out before oh, apparently I can't leave. Let's get out of here before I quickly become completely swindled. This guy, he's got out his leaf. Oh, he's put it away. But that's the leaf that they use when it's raining. And this is a very important ribbit here. This is a witch ribbit, and they will cast positive potion effects on you, including stuff like extra hearts, resistance, haste, and regeneration, which is very cool. And I do happen to have one of these in my house at One Life. Now, there are some other ribbits with professions. Obviously, we've talked about this witch one and the wandering trader one so far, but over here is a fisherman, and they will trade you. And I'm not gonna lie, these are some really good trades actually. I am very jealous, as well as these really cute lily pads that are added in this mod. Okay, this guy is the final Ribbit that has a profession, and he will trade you all of the lovely blocks that you see in the village. He has to trade. And I think that this mod is really cool as well because they trade for amethyst, which gives it an actual use in the game. Obviously, amethyst is a very, very, very beautiful block, and I love looking at it, but this also just gives it an extra little bit of stuff that you can do with it. Okay, this super cute pink and blue biome I am in actually belongs to the mod called Bunsy, and this, oh my god, this adds such cute animals. Like just behind me over here there are some fairies, and there is an extra couple mods, like there's a hoot cat, and there's also a nether variation of the hoot cat. But also the mod adds these really cute fairy rabbits. Look at these things. Oh my gosh, I literally just want to adopt them all. They have a pink, blue and yellow variant, just like the fairies, and aren't they just so sweet? They are so beautiful, and I would love to have one of these in real life, clearly, but unfortunately fairy rabbits do not exist, against all of my hopes and dreams. The next mod also adds more beautiful, really cute animals, such as these dragonflies that are behind me. This is the Critters and Companions mod, and there's not just dragonflies, guys, and don't you worry, because they also add ferrets who look like this, but they also have a second variation where they are a lot more pale. These will curl up and go to sleep during the night. Also, Dumbo octopuses. I probably shouldn't have spawned this on land, but you can find these in the ocean. They have a lot of color variants. Like, look at them all. And then next, we have a spider. Oh. Listen, guys, I'm not huge on spiders, but these things can actually be tamed and have as pets. They all can, actually. The koi fish are one of my favorites because I think they're so cute, and I love all the variation that they have, because who doesn't want to collect all the different colors of a mob? And next is a leaf insect, and there's a couple variants of this as well. These are the autumnal ones that are only spawning for some reason. Oh, there we go, there's a green one. I will put on the screen a list of what it takes to tame all of these mobs as well. Next we have an otter. Now the otter I think you can tame with the koi fish, especially because they kill anything in the water. And there's also red pandas, guys. These guys are so sweet. Oh my god, they might be my favorite. They might be my favorite of all time in this mod. Like, look at how sweet they are when they go and take a nap. And they also have sea bunnies, which again, I've placed one on the land for some reason. They also have a couple color variants, but they're so cute. And finally, there are Shima Inagas. I think I've said that right. I'm not really sure. Anyone who watched my cute craft on my original one will know that I spent 2 episodes trying to get one of these birds, and I failed twice. They are so beautiful though. Just look at them. Oh my gosh. I'd love to adopt one of these. And these are actually a real bird, and they are cute. Don't pay attention to this guy over here. He's a little bit derpy, okay? Okay, the next mod adds a load of new building blocks. This mod is called Cluttered, and I love using this wood in particular. I believe it's called crab apple. Do not hold me to that. I might have got it wrong. I might have pronounced it wrong. Look at this door. I didn't even know the door was this cute. I'm going to have to replace my doors now. But I also have got out this poplar wood, which is really, really bright and vibrant yellow. This is the willow wood. Sycamore wood. This is the fluorescent wood. And these are the mushroom themed woods and blocks. I've also made a display here of some of the wallpapers that this mod adds, because look at how adorable these are. I literally love these. I haven't used them yet in my building, but I might just have to. Even if I don't use them as wallpaper, but as like a floor pattern, these are like awesome. And I'm gonna not lie to you guys, when it comes to these trees, they look awesome, but my favorite is definitely the willow, Okay, the willow requires a lot of space, guys. But oh my god. Look at this. This is the full rundown of all the different building blocks that were added by this mod. Because I cannot show you guys all of them because, oh my god, there's not enough time in the day. But aren't they so darling? I love. The next mod is a mod called Farmer's Delight. And oh my god, this mod is amazing. If you love to cook, this is the mod if you want to do aesthetic cooking. Because oh my gosh, it has so many adorable blocks that you can use in kitchens, as well as coloured signs, which we love. And all of this new food that you can make. And some of these even give you potion effects, which is something that I didn't even know. And I've played with this mod quite a lot of times. So the fact that I didn't even know this says a lot. Maybe I need to play with it more. I highly recommend this mod though if you really want cute food. Plus I think the food in this mod looks so much better than the vanilla food in Minecraft. Because let's be real, a plain apple, it's not cute. But apple pie in my hand right now, this is cute. Who doesn't love apple pie? And I'm sorry if you actually don't like apple pie. This was just an example, okay? Like, you upgrade your apple to an apple pie. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And finally, the final mod in this mod showcase, mod number 10, is a mod that I came across when actually trying to find some of the other mods for this mod pack, and I think I've fallen in love. It is called Cute and Sweet, and it adds all these different extra food things. So it's kind of a similar stance as Farmer's Delight. You've got all of these really aesthetic pastel desserts. Look at this chocolate bunny. And yes, I can eat it. This is so cute. I love this mod already. It also adds all of these cookie cutters, so you can do loads of cool stuff, as well as more aesthetic blocks, which just, they're so pastel, and it's giving Neapolitan, and I just love it. They even have strawberry cream logs, which, let's be real, these are some pretty good white variants of wood in comparison to something like birch, because I'm not gonna lie, me and birch, we do not get along. I don't usually use birch. But anyways, guys, that would be my top 10 cute themed mods for your next cute mod pack. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!